This is how to play Yesterday by the Beatles. This is to coincide with the new movie, also called Yesterday, and the way that I'm going to teach this is more akin to the way that Himesh Patel, the lead actor from the new movie, the way that he plays it, which means a couple of things. We have no bar chords in the way that I'm going to teach it, and it is much easier, and I'm actually going to teach this in standard tuning first of all. The way that Paul McCartney and the Beatles version would be is tune down a whole step, which I don't actually recommend you try for most or on most beginner guitars, and especially if that's something that you're not used to. And in the new movie, they actually tuned down by 3 half steps, so it's all the way down to E. That is a long way, and it just means that your strings will rise from the fretboard and your guitar will become harder to play, and you could, if your guitar plays well at the moment, there's a chance that it could make your guitar harder to play over the long term. So it's not something that I recommend for most people to try. Therefore, we're going to cover it in standard tuning, and I'll cover the down-tuned version a little bit later in the video. Let me just give you a quick demo of what I'm going to show you how to do. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. So that's what we're going for, and I'm playing this on a Journey Instruments road trip carbon fibre travel guitar, which if Batman had a guitar, it would definitely be one of these. This is quite stunning. It has the sound hole in a different place, which is really making it sound really fantastic because my ear's actually closer to the sound hole there. I hope it's sounding good on the recording. It's playing really well. There's a link for you to check out more about this guitar in the description below. Let's make a start with this tutorial now. So we are in the key of G major. We're going to forget about the tuning down for a second. I'm in standard tuning. And the first chord is G, but we only need to play it with without the first finger, so just using middle, third, and little finger. We're then going to move all of those fingers down, so just second, third, and fourth finger down 1 fret, and move the third finger up by 1. This is our substitution for that F sharp minor in this song, and it then means that to play the chord after that, we just have to move that middle finger up by 1 string. So from here to here. So we have yesterday, all my troubles seem so, and then the next chord is E minor, far away. Now the pattern with the fingers is actually thumb, strum, 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 and I'm using little up strums with my first finger. You use down strums, but importantly we're not really playing any string below the root note. So we do this. And it is that allows us to play these partial chords and avoids us having to use bar chords. That's the trick. So G, moving a string down, middle finger up to E minor. I would just briefly play the open D string, go to a C, D, and G again. I'll link to a chord sheet in the description which may help you with this. To finish up with, we have a similar move again. E minor, A7, C, G, G. Yesterday, here's a recap. All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. With the picking that I would recommend we use, it's thumb, 1, 2, 3, with a down strum or an up strum. It's softer if we use the fleshy part of our finger, and a little bit harsher if we use the nail. 3, 4. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. It's exactly the same as that again. Please play along this time if you can, even if it's just with one strum per chord. 3, 4. Suddenly, there's a shadow hanging over me. I'm not half the man I used to be. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. And that's the main part of the song. That's all our verses. So you need to get that pattern down, because the second part of the song, why she had to go, I don't know, all that section, it's based around the same kind of progression. It just changes it a little bit. We start off with that same chord again, that our little substitution for the F sharp minor to our substitution for a B. Why she... And then we're going to go for this. Had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. Let me do all of that again so you can get a handle on it. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. So we'd start off with this chord again, the F sharp minor, go into a B, and then this is our substitution for an E minor. This is just an E minor chord, but not as we know it. Not called anything else, we're just fretting it in a different point. And this guitar has no dots on it, which I've just realised. So I've got dots above it, above on the top of the fretboard, but not on the inlays. Guitars should have inlays, that's just my personal opinion. My apologies that it doesn't for the time being. So we would be at the 7th fret and the 5th fret, like this, down to 5th like this, essentially a D chord, so E minor to D, then to a C. Okay, so we got that standard C shape, 2 frets up, and then this is our substitution for an E minor chord with just the 1st and 3rd finger down. That's the way it's played in the movie Yesterday. Down to an A, that was C, C/B, A minor, D major, and then G. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. Sneaking in there, a little A minor 7. This is our normal A minor. A minor 7 makes you sound a little bit more jazzy, a little bit musically clever, I guess. I said something wrong, now I musically clever 7th chord and D major and G, and then we're back exactly what we've done before. So let me just play that last bit again with a pattern, and then we'll look at the detuning kind of thing. For the descending part from here, you could just play 7th, 5th, 3rd, 2, and then go back to chords. had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. That would work really great as well. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Makes it a little bit easier. Detuning wise, so we're taking everything down by a tone. We can do this together. I'm using a tuner, which you should too. We're going to take the E all the way down to a D. We're taking them all back by a letter, so the A goes back to a G. I'm using a Boss chromatic tuner on the floor as a pedal down here. The D goes back to a C. G down to an F. B back to an A. E down to a D. The resulting sound, and what this means is, it's much easier to sing. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. I could not reach those notes in standard tuning with my voice. This will be the same reason I can only imagine that Paul McCartney chose to tune his guitar down this far, because he wrote the song in G as he played it and then thought, it's too high for my voice, I'm going to tune it down. It's like the opposite effect to a capo. However, it really does affect your guitar's balance, and the angle of the neck can really be thrown. And if a guitar's tuned down by that far, or if it's tuned down another step again, which is how it's played in the movie, the guitar should really be set up and the neck adjusted for that tuning, which is one reason why people like myself can have many guitars. We don't want to be retuning guitars up and down by that far all the time. So this is just for people really that want to either perform it or play along to the recording, and it's not something that should be done for beginners. If you wish to, let's play it together now, and we'll just do it nice and slowly, a nice full playthrough in this, starting on the G chord, but which now sounds like an F, because we've tuned the guitar down a whole step. So every chord has gone back a letter or 2 semitones, just like all the strings went down 2 semitones, otherwise known as a whole tone. I hope that explains it a little bit for some of you guys. Play along if you wish. 2, 3, 4. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end, for watching my tutorials. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave your song request down in the description below, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye for now.